good box. This good box can get your ass whooped.
Huh? Trying to scare me, motherfucker?
If you try to scare me, you gonna try to scare me. You wanna try me?
Fight! I'm Mr. Extreme and I'm an activist. I created Mr. Extreme based on a lot of different reasons. One reason was what happened to Kitty Genovese. She was a victim of a violent crime, raped, murdered, 38 witnesses. They didn't do anything. I just wanted to take a stand against violent crime.
I'm Urban Avenger, and I'm an activist.
My name's Grim, and I'm an activist.
I'm Divine Force, and I'm an activist.
The Extreme Justice League stands to fight against violent crime. That's its primary goal. We typically go out and we patrol the streets, much like a beat cop would. We keep an eye out for trouble. We intervene on anything where there might be a victim involved.
To be an activist to me is just basically someone taking a stand against the things that they feel are wrong.
I became Urban Avenger in the summer of 2010.
I knew there was bad things in the world, but my sister, when she was in 8th grade, was kidnapped and raped. It affected our whole family.
As an activist, personally, I walk the streets trying to protect people. The bread and butter of my activism is breaking up altercations, being a visual deterrent, and just trying to keep the streets safe. The Extreme Justice League's biggest challenge patrolling the gas lamp is just the sheer amount of people. There's people everywhere, and most of them are drunk as hell.
I will. I'm a bit fucked up.
There are millions of different ways to be a real-life superhero. This is just one of them.
One of the things I do is paint over graffiti.
One of the things that I do, aside from the patrols, would be posting of flyers for different things. Missing children, wanted rapist, or whatever else that we need to raise awareness upon in the community.
My biggest antagonist would have to be apathy, because that's really what stops anybody from doing anything, is when they say it's not my problem, when they simply don't care about what's happening right in front of them and they keep on walking.
I think the biggest cure for apathy would be loss of fear, because fear controls everything, but once you lose fear, everyone else loses control.
I myself have been a victim of child abuse. I grew up in a household with an abusive and violent father. Well, the reason why I feel that I became a do-gooder, a good guy, rather than a criminal, a thug, as a result of my bullying. My father was not really a good role model for me in my younger years, so I looked to fictional characters as role models, the superheroes, the comic books. I looked at those as my role models, and I was very inspired that they were doing something good, and I dreamed about it. I wanted to go out someday and do something to help people. All right, my different gadgets, I have quite a few. This right here, it's called the Guardian Angel Pepper Blaster.
Right here I have a tactical rescue knife. It's basically what like an EMT would carry.
This is a stun gun flashlight.
I have a pretty well-stocked medical kit.
This is probably my primary tool, a Cobra stun light. It's a tactical flashlight and it has a laser sight. It shoots pepper spray. It can also act as a striking tool. 3 times I've used it. It stopped the aggression pretty fast.
And I have pepper gel, which is similar to pepper spray, but it's not an aerosol. It's actually a little bit more like silly string. So it sticks to the assailant's face a little bit better, and it has like a UV dye, so you can track them down later if you need to. Very nasty stuff.
This right here is a Stun Master multifunction stun gun. 4.5 million volts. If you put it on somebody and hold it for a good second or two, it should disable them. If I didn't charge this damn thing. I haven't used it for a while, but yeah, I'm out of batteries.
You want to try me, cuz?
No. What are you talking
You
about?
want to try me? Fight! You lucky. Fight! You lucky. You lucky. Hey, man.
Trying to fight? That's
No.
what you said?
No.
Trying to fight?
We're not trying to fight any of y'all.
Then what the fuck are you? Run!
Under the mask, I mean, really it's nothing really that impressive. I'm just some guy, a son, a boyfriend, a veteran. I wear a bunch of hats, but the only real difference is the mask.
If I had to choose between the mask and my girlfriend, I'd have to choose the mask. It's who I am.
The reason why I do this as an RLSH with the XJL, I can go out and help myself by helping others.
I'm not gonna let people become victims. You know, if I see some sort of wrong or somebody being victimized in some way, I'm gonna say something about it. I'm gonna do something about it.
We can't be everywhere, neither can the police. People have to step up on their own and be responsible for their own safety. And we want to do our part to encourage that and hopefully give them some good ideas.